My name is Alok, and we are going to understand how the pods are getting the IPs. Normal conception is, or the normal idea is that my pods are here, and inside the pod, I am running my containers or my business application, and the IP is attached to the pod. Pod is being given the IP address, right? And the containers, the pod contains only, or the pods only run my business application container. No, this is not right to extend. So what happens is, whenever you create a pod, Kubernetes will first create a pause container or a sandbox container, right? A pause container or a sandbox. And the IP is given to the sandbox. IP is attached to the sandbox. Pause container is created first before your business application container, let's say Nginx. And once the pod container is created, then your business application container or the Nginx runs inside it, and it shares the same IP address. So first Kubernetes creates an empty network space, call it a sandbox, and assign an IP to it and keep it running. And then the application containers are placed inside that space. So sandbox must exist before my Nginx starts. So IP is given to the pod. So the benefit is that in this case, if something bad happened to my Nginx, it got crashed, it got hanged, the IP is not lost. So if Nginx owns the IP address and we restart the Nginx container, the IP will change. IP will change, the pod will break, the service will break. So IPs are not owned by the business application container. IP is owned by the sandbox container. So I don't care then in this case what happens to the Nginx. So can I see all these things? So two containers run inside your pod. Pause container or a sandbox, and then your business application container Nginx. In case you are running two business application containers, say we are running container 1 and the container 2, say Nginx is running here and some other business application container is also running here. So both, say Nginx is there, and let's suppose I'm running some other application container, say call it I am running say Redis here. So both are going to be sharing the same sandbox. Both will be getting the IP from the same sandbox container. So IP is not given to the pod. Technically, IP is being held by the pause container or a sandbox. That is what the pod overhead is. So can I see all this thing? Yes, we can. So if I just give it in a nutshell that what is happening, so we are doing something like this. So we have a sandbox, right? Sandbox holds the IP, pod sandbox, this container. This is going to hold the IP address. And this Nginx container is, because it is in the sandbox area, it is in the same area, it is going to share this IP address. And in case it dies, it breaks, IP remains the same. And if two containers are running here, both will be using the same sandbox. Let's check it out. So I have a business application running, I guess, kubectl. I'll remove the drawings. Yep, better. So let me check kubectl get pods. Okay, I have these pods running here. Let me check where they are. It is running on node 1. So if I go to node 1 and if I check this YAML, this is app 1. This is the one which is, so my container name is box1. I'm using the web server image, right? And the deployment name is web app, this one. So my container name is box1. Just remember this. Now, if I go to that machine where this container is running, I go to node 1. This is my node 1, and I give the command cryctl ps. Very simple command. I can see box1 is running, container ID. And if you notice here, there is a pod ID. This pod ID is your sandbox container. This is and it is attached to this pod. See, this sandbox ID This is your pod ID or sandbox ID. It's same thing. Pod ID is attached to this pod. This is the sandbox container which is attached to this pod. I can check it. If I give the command here, cryoctl inspect and my container ID, and I grep for sandbox. You can see there, this is the same sandbox ID ending with 865. Here it is. So ultimately, this container is attached to this pod ID, which is attached to this pod. Now, I can check the IP address also. Which IP is attached to this pod ID? If I give the command here, cryoctl inspect p. Now, inspect p is specifically used to inspect the pod sandbox, right? Inspect p. And I copy this pod ID, right? And I grep for IP address. Check it out. This is a sandbox container and it has got the IP of 114. Isn't it the same IP? Let me check. 114. So IP is being controlled by sandbox and that is attached to the container. So container is different and your sandbox is different. I can do a reverse also. That how many containers are connected to this pod ID or sandbox. We can do that also. So this is it. This is my pod ID. I copy this. I can give the command cryoctl ps-pod and paste it. See, it clearly shows you the reverse thing, that this container, isn't it the same container, cryoctl ps. This container 82, which is box 1 container, which is a part of this pod, is using this sandbox. So this is the same IP which is being given to the pod. So two things are running here, right? Two things are running. Two major things. This one, the sandbox and your business application container. Now, let's try to make it more clear. If I run two containers in a pod, let's make it more clear. So the picture will be should be very clear to you. If I run two containers inside this, then what will happen? So let's check it. What I'm trying to do is I will be running one pod. So what we will be doing now, I'm going to create a pod. Obviously, this pod will be having a sandbox container, sandbox, and the IP is attached to this sandbox. And I'm going to run two containers inside the pod, container 1 and container 2. Right? So container 2 will be creating two containers here, container 1 and container 2. Because both the containers are in the same pod and having a single sandbox. So if I inspect this, the both should be using the same sandbox, right? That is why the containers are having the same IP address. Let's check this. So just make it slightly more interesting here. Let's go to the manager. I create a pod. I think I have the YAML. Yeah. So in this, there's a pod named multi, and I'm going to run two containers, box 1, box 2. One is running Nginx, another is running Redis. Let's try it. Apply this kubectl apply -f my pod. It is being created. Kubectl get pods -o wide. It is getting on node 1. No problem. Let it run, and then we will see it. In the meanwhile, you can check the events, that what is happening. I can check the events. I can clearly see when I check the events, the multi-pod is getting created. So Nginx and Redis images are getting pulled, creating the container box 1. Then it pulled the Redis image, created the container box 2. Now, I hope the containers will be running by now. So if I check it, yeah, it is running. Now, it is on node 1, right? Now check it out. I go to node 1. Very careful. I give the command cryoctl ps. it shows me two containers are running. See, box 1 and box 2. Now, if you notice there, how can I be sure these two are the part of the same pod? If you notice the pod ID is same. Both are using the same sandbox, right? Box 2 and box 1, they are both using the same sandbox. If I inspect the IP of the sandbox, I give the command cryoctl inspect p, and then I will put my pod ID, sandbox ID, right? And do a grep of IP. It is having the IP of 119. Same IP is given to the pod, right? So both are using the same sandbox. That is why they are having the same IP. I can do a reverse thing also, and I can check that which sandbox they are using, though it is very clearly visible. But still, if you wanted to dig more into it, you can simply run the command. I can do it again, cryoctl ps. I give the command cryoctl inspect pod container ID, right? And grep for sandbox. That which sandbox this is using. Sandbox ID is this, ending with 5D. See here, 63D. This is it. And if I repeat the same for the other container, this one, right? And I check it out, same ID, 63D. I can do a reverse calculation also, or reverse thing, that how many containers are connected to this sandbox. So I copy the sandbox ID and I give the command here. This is the sandbox ID, right? And I give the command cryoctl ps -- pod and paste the sandbox ID. See, it clearly shows you box 1 and box 2. Box 1, which is using Nginx, and box 2, which is using Redis. They are both sharing the same sandbox. So this picture is clear that it's a sandbox which controls the IP address, and the containers which are running inside this sandbox are sharing the same IP. So this is how actually the Kubernetes attach or gives the IP addresses to the business application. So remember, IP is attached to a sandbox, which is you call it a pod ID or a pod sandbox, and the containers running inside it will be using the IP address. I hope this makes the things very clear now. If you like it, share it. Thank you very much.